Nathan, you got your hand up.
Sure. I'll ask a question for each player as coach. I'll start with the coach. Coach, so we have a fair amount of yellow cards being thrown around by the ref. Is that perhaps an area we look into because the Bulls are known to capitalize when the opposition have a man in the bid?
Yeah, definitely. Look, we're not happy with obviously with the discipline, but I think unfair on Adri is it is rugby. He's a big guy. The guy basically ducked into the tackle, so he had to sort of hit. He was low, but yeah, the one with Godlin, that was poor and that was bad. That is poor discipline.
Okay, then Nama, congratulations on your win. As the captain of BHL Western Province. The Bulls have faced the Pumas Friday night. Can you give us your review of the game and what are we expecting from them coming next week against the Bulls on Wednesday?
There's no review on our game.
On their game against the Pumas.
Yeah, I think I watched the second half last night. So we all know that the Bulls like a well-drilled side and they capitalize on those mistakes. So I think if we're gonna focus on giving them as least as possible in terms of like playing platform, then I think we should be good. But yeah, I think a lot of our focus is gonna go to ourselves, gonna be a bit more introspective and see what went wrong. I think that will sort itself out in terms of giving them opportunities.
Right, does anyone have a question about the game tonight? Yeah, Dylan.
Coach, just your thoughts on the Chiba Diamani's performance. Man of the match, I think he was, and really strong performance after a long time out with injury.
Yeah, it's good to see Achiva is back to his old form, and it's a type of rugby that he liked to play. Basically, the type of rugby that we play tonight. That's basically his game, so it suits his game. And yeah, just good to see that he's back and he's a quality player.
Just now by your combination with him, how did you feel that?
Yeah, I think it went well. Obviously, I've played with Achiva a long age group at like national teams, and I know it's devastating with ball in hand. And I think if he gets us like go for it, boy, yeah, sort of like makes my job a bit easier. So yeah, that was good.
Bro, just your first game as head coach, nerves before the game, or would you say you were quite settled?
No, I must say I was settled. I didn't stress too much, but I knew we're in for a game, and even if the Lions didn't have like a really strong team, I knew what we can do when we have ball in the hand. So yeah, I was cool and I was sleeping nicely last night.
So just on the performance, with 12 tries scored, you guys scored 7 tries and they scored 5. Obviously, there are areas of the game that you would want to look at before the Bulls game. What are they doing?
Yeah, look, we didn't have any base of how we can play. We worked on defense, but not a lot because we were also waiting to get guys down. And I knew that if there's an aspect of the game that we're going to struggle with was that, and also the maul stopping, because that was also a big concern, and also going into next week. So we know at least what to work on, and also watching the Bulls game. So we know how to prepare. We didn't have much to prepare on the Lions stuff. So obviously from now on, we will have footage and we can prepare better.
And just the creative play, that must have been something that you were pleased about. So some of the moves didn't always go, but most of it did.
Yeah, I think we left a couple of tries on the field there, but very happy with what the guys were doing. And I must say, even with our forward play, when we maul and when we were in the Lions 22, the forwards did their work, and also outside when the backs have to run, they did that. So that was pleasing. That was one good aspect. So we can move to another aspect of the game that we have to focus on come Monday.
Yeah. And just lastly from you, Tristan lights from the back, he created quite a lot. Just your thoughts on his.
Yeah, look, we all know if there's a lot of space in the field, Tristan will do magic. He's that type of player that will run if you give him that space. So, but I think obviously the teams will analyze him, they'll know him. So they won't kick unnecessarily onto him, but when Tristan has space, and he will attack. So he's a great player with ball in hand, and he can also kick at the right time.
Cool.
Just a question for Nama, personal, I was like captaining this young side, new side.
Yeah, firstly, it's an honor. Yeah, something that I had to take in and savor the moments for it. Captaining Western Province Currie Cup side. So yeah, it was an honor for me. Yeah, I just wanted to take it minute by minute and make sure I try to lead with actions. And obviously, it's great to get a win in your first game. But yeah, I'm aware there's a lot to work on.
And then just Jerome, your expectations for the season. I know everyone's been talking about the positives and the negatives. But your expectations for the season? Are you guys going to push for semis final? I mean, I know it's early, but
look. Obviously, we're gonna push as far as we can go. It's a long season. It's gonna be up and down with player movement. So it's just how we can manage our squad and how we get each week how we get the squad up to play. But we play this game to obviously our first goal is to be in the top 4. That's why we play this game. Otherwise we might as well just leave this game. But yeah, it's going to be tough, but we definitely want to be in the top 4.
Just on preparation for Wednesday, by when will you know if Nama's going to be involved with you for Wednesday? Because they have to train for Saturday. By when will you know that, and will you have some base to work from? Because some of the guys might perform.
Look, I've spoken to Dobo about this game. It's a short turnaround. So obviously, 1, 2, maybe 3 guys will go up to the URC side. We know that might happen. But I think 95% of the team hopefully will be the same. But that on Monday morning, when the 2 teams split, when I see Nama go to the URC and another guy go to the URC, that's when I know we're in trouble.
Nama, just for you, yeah, getting back on the park, getting some valuable game time under the belt. I know you wouldn't mind playing anywhere as long as you are playing. But how difficult or how easy will it be for you if you need to, you and some other guys like Andre, for instance, have to shift up come Monday or Tuesday?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a tough question, but yeah, as you said, for me, like when I set my personal goals, the most important thing for me was to get game time and to stay on the pitch. So I think it's not important for what side I play for. I mean, for Province and Stormers, they are one and the same. So I still like playing for my union, and I think that's the most important thing. I just want to get the game time, and whenever I get onto the pitch, I can just do my best for my teammates.
Last question.
Yeah.
With obviously touching on Leighton's question, with the URC and Currie Cup having Saturday and Wednesday games, which will be a short turnaround. I know you guys get asked this numerous amount of times in terms of player availability. Later on the season, do you guys consult any Cape Town universities or players taking into consideration COVID and injuries?
Yeah, we had a discussion with the Varsity Cup coaches last year. We also have to help them to prepare. So there's a few guys here who can play Varsity Cup, which is with our squad. And then one good thing with us in the strong club system that we have currently 9 guys from various clubs besides the varsity that train with us. Keeping that in mind, I might run short with players, so that guys will have to make a step up. But we're fortunate to have that guys, the club guys.
Cool. Are there any more questions in the room? Stephen, you don't have a question?
Yeah, I do.
Cool. Thought so.
Just in a nutshell, what was positive tonight?
Positive for me was obviously our attack play, ball in hand. That was positive, and also positive when we maul. We actually score the maul tries when we maul. The negatives was our defense. Defense from broken play, I would say scramble defense wasn't good. And also our maul stopping wasn't good. I think I expect much more from our guys in the scrum also. I think we could have done better in the scrums. So that 3 points was negative, but the positive is how we want to play in. The guys did not really just run. We could keep our shape, and I think we as coaches wanted to see how we play. It wasn't just a free for all, and certain areas on the field where we are, what we want to do. So that was encouraging for me.
And young guys are in their shape. In your view, so some of the young guys, or the guys that particularly impressed you, the babies in the team, so to speak.
Yeah, look, I would say I think Thomas Bursey, he's still a youngster. He was good. I think Connor Evans and Simon Miller was good because they played under 20 for me last year. So I think they were good. Like I said, they were still under 20 last year. So yeah, it's a learning curve for them, but I was satisfied with their performance.
I don't know if you look back on the performance, it was one of those where you guys almost got threatened to, looks like you could be running away and then you picked back. That kind of, is that just a matter of do you think the guys are just a little bit having been together for a long time, that you don't have that sort of mean streak to build on the scoreboard when you're in such a strong position?
Yeah, I think that is probably the case. Yeah, it's actually something we spoke about now post game, that we can't let that start to become a trend where you're getting ahead and we're not putting teams away. So it's definitely something that we're going to work on, and I don't think it's more like physical, but it's more of a concentration thing. It's more of a mental thing that we need to work on. So yeah, we can't let it become a trend. Yeah, it's something that we will work on.
Yeah, we no injuries, so it's one good thing. Another positive.
All right. Guys, are there any questions online? Or has that covered everything? Huh? You guys ready for the lines? Jan?
Yeah, Michael, sorry. I'm sure we'll get a recording from you. We missed the first few minutes, but I'll wait for the recording from you.
I've got it on audio. It's all good, Jan.
Thanks, man.
Cool. All right. Thanks so much, guys. I'll bring the lines now. Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Nice one, guys.
Thank you.
Let's do this again on Wednesday.
Yeah.